ringing of church bells has always been an important part of what it means to be a community of faith.
The bell for grace was obtained from the county courthouse in 1958 for a sum of $100. It was hung in our bell tower that same year and heard for the first time in 1958 on Easter Sunday. Each time we gather for worship, we ring it to invite people to join us for worship. Each time it rings, it boldly proclaims that we are proud to gather together to worship our triune God. It is a sound both of faith and a sound of welcome.
In my student days at Valparaiso University, the sound of their impressive campanile of bells was a constant audible companion which helped foster the feeling of community. After each extended break away from campus, upon our return, the bell tower's loud tolling welcomed us back to our safe place.
During this time of quarantine, we run the risk of losing what it means to be a community. One way we are working to counteract this tendency is to retain some of the elements that have always been a part of our living together as a community, being the church together. With our newly installed video equipment, we are going to begin live streaming our worship every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. This will help the families of grace stay connected to their church home. Additionally, we plan to keep ringing the church bell every Sunday at 9 o'clock. This will sound familiar to us and to those in our neighborhood. Hopefully, it will be a sound of comfort, even a statement of defiance, that although many things in our world seem to be lost right now, the threat of illness and other manifestations of evil will not silence our proclamation of the gospel of Jesus Christ. It is also a way to invite us to keep acting like a community of faith, even in these extraordinary times that can feel isolating. I invite you, each time you hear the bell ring, to adopt the practice of the German churches who, right before communion is celebrated and the Lord's Prayer is prayed in their churches, they ring their bells. This announces to those who are within earshot that the gathered assembly is in worship and are praying the Lord's Prayer together. Each person absent from the gathered assembly is encouraged to stop whatever they are doing and join in praying the Lord's Prayer with those who are sitting in the pews at church. This practice is one which will keep us connected and focused on our mission to continue to be the church together. And when you feel isolated and alone, remember, God sits with you, God waits with you.